Welcome to Try It Tuesday. This week we are highlighting Michael Cole, born this week in 1938. Cole is a cognitive psychologist known for helping establish the field of cultural psychology. His research showed that cognition doesn't develop in isolation inside the brain. Instead, thinking develops through culture, tools, and social environments. Cole's work built on ideas from psychologist Lev Vygotsky, who argued that many mental abilities grow through interaction with cultural tools like language, writing, diagrams, and social systems. In other words, the way we think is shaped not only by our brains, but also by the tools available around us. Today's Try It is intended to help you notice something we often overlook, the cognitive tools you already rely on every day. Grab a piece of paper or open a note app. At the top of the page, write down one skill you are reasonably good at. It might be something studying or keeping up with important emails from psych advising, or something every day like cooking, organizing future plans, playing video games, or simply managing your daily schedule. The goal is to pick something where you already have a process that reasonably works for you. Now list all the tools that help you perform that skill. Think broadly. These tools can fall into several categories. Physical tools like notebooks, checklists, planners, or library whiteboards. Social tools like mentors, instructional resources, advising. Shared norms, or examples you mirror from observing other people. Digital tools like design templates, reminders on your phone or calendar, Canva, Google Suite applications, or the various apps or widgets on your phone. And language tools like acronyms, labels, titles, or categories that help organize information. Now, take about 1 minute to write down as many tools as you can think of. Now look at your list and circle the 3 tools you rely on the most. Then ask yourself a simple question. If these tools disappeared tomorrow, how much harder would that skill become? For many people, something that feels like ability actually depends heavily on the tools supporting the process. Your calendar helps you remember. Templates help structure your thinking. Checklists reduce mistakes. In other words, cognition often happens between your brain and the environment, not just inside your head. This idea sits at the center of Michael Cole's research. Different cultures provide different tools, which means people often develop different cognitive strategies. Some societies rely heavily on storytelling traditions. Others emphasize written records, diagrams, or digital systems. These differences don't mean one group is smarter than the other. They mean people are working with different toolkits. To level this up, try adding one new cognitive tool this week. Something small, a template for writing emails, a checklist for submitting assignments, a fixed study block in your calendar, or just a reminder tool. This isn't about trying harder, it's about building better tools for your brain. Michael Cole helps psychologists understand that thinking doesn't happen in isolation. Our memory, planning, and problem-solving abilities are deeply shaped by the tools and cultural systems that surround us. Next week, we'll look at how psychologists discovered that avoiding uncomfortable thinking can actually strengthen anxiety, and how small, controlled steps can retrain your brain's threat response.